Hundreds of millions of years ago, Earth was a completely different place than the one we know today. It was a lush world, teeming with colossal, majestic creatures that dominated every corner of the planet. We call them dinosaurs. From gentle, towering herbivores that were taller than buildings to terrifying predators with dagger-sharp teeth, the skies didn't belong to birds, but were the domain of enormous flying lizards. The deep oceans held monstrous beasts that defied imagination. The prehistoric world was a symphony of life, vibrant and diverse in ways we have never seen. But then, the symphony suddenly stopped. All of it vanished. What happened? What wiped these magnificent creatures from the face of the earth? This is one of the greatest mysteries in science, and the question we will unravel together in today's video.
For centuries, as giant fossilized skeletons were unearthed around the world, people asked a single question. What wiped these magnificent creatures from the face of the earth? Initially, many hypotheses were put forward. Some were mythical, while others were based on early scientific observations. It was once thought that the dinosaurs had died in catastrophic floods or were outcompeted and killed off by new species. There was even a theory that they had simply grown too large, too heavy, and too slow to adapt to a changing environment. Another hypothesis suggested that new mammalian species ate all the dinosaur eggs, leading to a gradual extinction. While these theories seemed plausible in some respects, none of them could fully explain the sudden, widespread, and simultaneous mass extinction of millions of species.
The breakthrough in deciphering this mystery came from an accidental but monumental discovery. In the late 1970s, a team of talented scientists, led by Nobel Prize-winning physicist Luis Alvarez and his son, geologist Walter Alvarez, were conducting research in a mountainous region of Gubbio, Italy. They were analyzing layers of sedimentary rock to understand the geological history of Earth. It was there that they found something highly unusual, a thin layer of clay, only about 1 centimeter thick, nestled between the limestone from the end of the Cretaceous period and the limestone from the beginning of the Paleogene period. This layer, known as the KPG boundary, Cretaceous-Paleogene, contained an unusually high concentration of a rare metal called iridium, hundreds of times greater than the normal level on Earth's crust. Since iridium is very common in asteroids, the Alvarez father-son duo proposed a bold hypothesis. A massive asteroid had collided with Earth, causing the extinction of the dinosaurs. Initially, this hypothesis was met with skepticism, but stronger evidence later emerged. Scientists found a giant crater, up to 180 kilometers in diameter, hidden beneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. This was the Chicxulub crater, undeniable proof of a catastrophic impact.
The Alvarez hypothesis paints a terrifying picture of Doomsday. The impact of the Chicxulub asteroid, estimated to be 10 to 15 kilometers in diameter, released energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs. Instantly, a massive shockwave radiated outwards, destroying everything within hundreds, even thousands of kilometers. Following this, billions of tons of dust, ash, and sulfur from the explosion were launched into the atmosphere, traveling into space before raining back down on Earth.
As they re-entered, they turned into searing hot projectiles, igniting everything in their path and causing global firestorms. The dust, ash, and sulfur from the explosion completely shrouded the sky, turning day into night. Sunlight was blocked, and plant photosynthesis ceased. Plants died, and the food chain collapsed from its very foundation. Acid rain from toxic gases in the air devastated the oceans. Earth became cold, dark, and harsh. Within weeks and even months, the majority of life, including the dinosaurs, could not survive.
Since the Alvarez hypothesis was proposed, numerous other scientific pieces of evidence have been found, strongly reinforcing the role of the asteroid impact. Scientists have discovered shocked quartz grains, quartz crystals that were deformed by the extreme pressure of the explosion, at many locations worldwide. They also found tektites, small glass particles formed from molten rock that was ejected from the impact and cooled in the air. Furthermore, fossil analysis has shown the abrupt disappearance of most non-avian dinosaurs and large marine organisms precisely at the KPG boundary, while small mammals, birds, and some other reptiles had higher survival rates. All this evidence has come together to form a complete and compelling story about the dinosaurs' doomsday.
Although the asteroid hypothesis is the most widely accepted, modern scientists believe that this extinction event was not caused by a single factor. The impact was merely the final, fatal blow that ended a world already in instability. Millions of years before the disaster, Earth had undergone major changes. A series of massive volcanic eruptions in what is now the Deccan Traps in India had lasted for millions of years, releasing enormous amounts of toxic gases and ash into the atmosphere. This triggered drastic climate change, making the dinosaurs' habitats more stressed and vulnerable. In addition, sea levels had changed significantly, reducing the extent of continental shelves where many marine species lived. Therefore, when the asteroid struck, it was not just a catastrophe, but the final strike to an ecosystem that had already been severely weakened.
The KPG extinction event wiped out about 75% of all species on Earth. All non-avian dinosaurs vanished forever. Yet, in the darkness of destruction, the seeds of new life quietly began to sprout. Some species survived, including a group of small, feathered dinosaurs that would eventually evolve into today's birds. Tiny mammals, which had lived hidden away in burrows, took advantage of the absence of giant predators. They began to thrive, diversify, and quickly occupy the vacant ecological niches. Over millions of years, their descendants evolved into the mammals we see today. From massive elephants to mighty blue whales, from predatory tigers to humanity itself. The extinction of the dinosaurs was not the end of life, but the dawn of a new era, the age of mammals.
The extinction of the dinosaur serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility of life and the destructive force of natural events. Studying the past not only helps us better understand the history of our planet, but also provides valuable lessons for the present. It shows us that a single event, no matter where it occurs, can have a global impact and completely alter the course of life's evolution. By uncovering the mysteries of prehistoric Earth, we not only satisfy our curiosity, but also learn how to better protect our planet in the future. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next exciting journeys with Dino Discoveries.